Welcome to Late Night Sessions. I am Ryan, here with Blake, Tanner, and Shane, and we're going to talk about something tonight. What's been going on in the lives of us?
Shane, do we want to start off with what happened tonight? Do we want to start that off? Take that as a yes. So, me and Shane went to a friend's
I literally didn't have my earbuds until now, so
That's great.
I was untangling them for 5 minutes.
Jesus.
So, me and Shane went to a friend's birthday party today, and it was at a bowling alley, and they had laser tag and all that. We played laser tag. We didn't get to bowl. It was really fun. And at this point, it's been about 2 hours. Everybody leaves. So me and Shane are just waiting outside for our ride, right? We're just standing outside like some damn hooligans outside of a bowling alley, just laughing our asses off at the dumbest shit. And so the first noticeable thing that happens.
We lost Craig, the Greg or whatever.
Guy art. Can I fit?
Fucking
All right, I'll pause my story.
I mean, keep going. There's nothing we can do about it, but cross our fingers, boys.
So,
Okay.
the first notable thing that happens is something to do with Shane. So, before this, little context, we had some chicken fingers, and Shane got a drink in a styrofoam cup, and it was Mountain Dew. So we're just chilling outside, and by this point, Shane has finished his Mountain Dew, and he just has ice in there. For some reason, he doesn't like a lot of ice. So then, he's like, should I throw this ice? And he just throws it into a bush. Then we start putting ice in some bricks, and just spitting ice and everything. And by we, I mean him. And that's all going well. And then at one point, he's like, bro, should I swallow this ice? It's like, if so, man, like, you should have, 911 on speed dial. Like, what the fuck? So why would you want to do it if you're going to die? So then I'm like, okay, we can have a story. Peer pressure, try and swallow the ice whole. And he does try. So the first time it takes him a while, he starts to try and swallow the ice like normal pill for medicine. And you can definitely tell it's not working because his eyes are bulging out of his skull.
It's already
he's
slippery.
Trying so hard. Apparently it was big enough, and he was like, it can block my windpipe. And his eyes were bulging, and he wasn't looking too good. So then he spits the ice back out into his hand, and then not even 2 seconds later, he proceeds to try and swallow the ice again that he just spat out. Right? And then after a minute or two of him trying to swallow that, it doesn't work. It's down to a smaller size, obviously. And then he still can't get it down, so he spits it out again. And then proceeds to try and swallow the same ice cube again. And at this point, I'm like, you shouldn't be doing this. And I tell him to just break the ice cube and then swallow it. So that's what he does. That's that. I don't know. I found that kind of funny because he almost choked on ice cubes.
To just be choking yourself repeatedly with ice cubes.
It gets
amount of boredom.
So remember, as I said, Shane had a styrofoam cup. All right, not like a plastic, just straight styrofoam. Good old styrofoam. And I'm just talking to him about music and everything. And out of nowhere, he just takes a bite out of his cup, right? It starts chewing on his styrofoam.
Like a fucking cow, just eating whatever he sees, just grazing on some styrofoam.
Some tin cans, yeah. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, no, I'm listening, go ahead. And then he proceeds to...
No, proceed. Just takes a second bite.
He does. He does. He takes another bite. But the thing is, he never swallows any of the styrofoam.
His mouth is just building up like a chipmunk.
He bites. No. He bites the styrofoam. He's like, ugh, that tastes bad. Spits it out, puts it in a trash can, proceeds to take another bite. And he's taking bite after bite after bite. Right?
He's doing it like it's fucking gum or something.
Yes, he took out a good chunk of the cup.
I
a pretty
feel
good
like
chunk.
this is what kids did for
And-
fun, like like 100 years ago. There wasn't internet or fun things
Yeah.
to do, so they just started eating styrofoam chunks, like
So-
down ice.
So I'm like, you should try and swallow that piece of styrofoam you got there. So then he spits his styrofoam out, and he's like, okay, I'll swallow this one, right? And then he's like, wait, how am I going to swallow this? It's just pure styrofoam. So I have a bottle of water. I give him a little bit of water to try and help him, and you could have guessed it. He couldn't get it down.
He's gonna die.
Well, he couldn't get it down, so it ends up spitting it back out, and then takes another chunk out, but just doesn't try to swallow it. And yeah, he just resorted to eating styrofoam while we wait for our ride. And the last notable story from our night, this was right before we got picked up. So at this point, me and Shane...
Wait. Do you want to talk about like my experience laser tagging?
What? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, you can do that. Go ahead.
No, you do that.
Oh, okay. So, as we begin, I've gone laser tagging a bunch, like for birthdays and stuff, and I'm somewhat familiar with laser tag, but not too much. And I'm like, okay, this should be kind of fun. And then Shane's like, yeah, this is like my second time doing laser tag. I'm like, really? Where have you been? Well, I don't know. And it's about a good 5 minutes in. He's like, I already hate laser tag. Like, every time I play laser tag, it's just awful. Right? Remember, that's the second time playing. So, why it was so awful for Shane is, one, the arena that we were in was poorly designed. It was very small, and once you go upstairs, there's like, you just dominate, like, you can see everything, right? So it's not well designed. But Shane proceeds to just walk everywhere, which you're supposed to do, but everyone kind of like speed walks / run, right? And he's just walking everywhere. He doesn't know what's going on. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's just walking around, shooting stuff.
Just a confused
right? And then
ginger with a gun.
And then he keeps getting shot. He's like, what the fuck? Where am I getting shot from? Right? And then he's like, fuck this shit. And then he just starts dancing. He literally just stops what he's doing. He's just in the middle of the arena, just dancing, right? While people are shooting at him. And he just keeps dancing. Every time we'd move somewhere different, because he followed me, he'd just start dancing. He just like try to do a body roll or something, And then it got to the point where he was just losing his mind. He was just shooting walls. Like, he was literally just aiming at a wall and just kept nonstop repeatedly shooting at it. And then another time, in that same night, he saw like a little disco light. Not a disco ball, like a disco light. You know what I'm talking about? The one that displays all the different colors and stuff?
Yeah.
That, like, a mini. He sees one of that, and he sees that it's glowing blue, and we're on the red team. So then he starts shooting that, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? That's a light. And he's like, oh. And then I'm just sitting in a corner at this point, dying of laughter. And then he just starts shooting more walls. Like, not even walls with lights on them, just normal walls.
He's just practicing for school shooting.
Yeah. So, yeah, Shane just walked around the entire time, getting shot and not knowing what was happening, which is really funny to me.
Seems accurate.
So, yeah, that's the laser tag. So, the final story that I have for our bowling laser tag experience is, as we're waiting outside, just about 5 minutes before our ride picks us up, me and Shane are just standing outside as we were before, and two rednecks who got like a couple beer bellies, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
not just one.
The real redneck.
All right. Yeah, and one of them, at the time I didn't know, he had a vape, and the other one was holding a box of cigarettes, right? And they walk up to us,
Rivals.
mainly me, as Shane is sitting on a rock, is like, hey, you got a light? Can you pass the light? I'm like, no, I don't have a light. He's like, man, yeah, can you pass the light? I'm like, no. And he asks again, hey, man, can you pass the light? Still, no. He's like, bro, you saying like you don't have a light, or like you're not gonna let us borrow the light? I'm like, Still, no to both. And then as they're almost in the door, they backtrack and he's like, he's not a cop, by the way, because since one of them has the vape and the other one has the cigarettes, the one with the vape starts talking to me about like trying to convince me that this guy isn't a cop, which I don't care about because
you can't give a lighter to a cop like, oh, cops can't smoke.
Because I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't do that. And I don't carry lighters on me.
Yeah, like
so he's like, he's not a cop. It's all right if you give him a lighter, man. It's just for a cigarette, all that. And I'm like, well, I still don't have a lighter. So I don't know what you want me to do. And they just proceed to walk in.
You should have been like, yeah, man, here, and then given him like a pen or something and walked away.
So the last thing they said to us was like, oh man, we saw a couple guys smoking out here before. And then they just walked in. And I know what they were talking about. About 30 minutes before they arrived, there was two other dudes just standing on the side of the building as us, but only one of them was smoking cigarettes.
They thought you were the same kids and just wouldn't give them a lighter.
Here's the thing. No. As we're kids, right? These guys who walk up to us, they're about in their 50s, all right? One of them maybe 60s, right? So they're older rednecks. So they're just coming up to me, not even Shane at this point, asking me for a lighter. But the thing is, I remember not specifically the colors that the smokers who were there before us were wearing, but like I was wearing a black jacket and a black tee. Shane is wearing a red hoodie. All right? They weren't wearing a red hoodie and a black jacket with a black tee, right? They were wearing like white hoodie and gray hoodie, right? So how the fuck do you mess up your colors that badly? Like, I understand, like, you can be colorblind, but, like, shades, my guy. I've been offered, like, beer and stuff, because apparently I look older than I am, but I've never been pinned as a smoker before.
But, like,
until this point.
If you ask someone for a lighter and they say no, then just fucking give up. Like, don't keep asking.
Exactly, like...
Doesn't matter if they have it or not. Like
he asked 3 times and then tries to persuade me that his friend isn't a police officer.
Like, what does that matter?
Like if I just happen to have cigarettes or something, like, is the police officer's just probably gonna take them away? I don't have cigarettes still, but like, I don't have a lighter for you. I'm sorry.
Nah, you can smoke cigarettes underage. If you get them, you can smoke them.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go to a smoking store that I had. Off of that, this is, I want to say 9 years ago.
What
so
the fuck?
I would have been.
That was a weird bottle noise. Sorry.
So I would have been 7 years old, right? And my dad's birthday was coming up, right? And I was like, okay, I don't have anything to get him or anything like that. So I go to a gas station, right? And I just see, like, by the counter, my dad's a huge rock and roll fan. And I see, like, a thing that has Kiss on it. Like, and Kiss is a rock band. So I'm like, wait, oh my god, my dad would probably like this, it's a Kiss. Like, it's one of his favorite rock bands, he'll probably enjoy it. And then my mom's next to me, and then I grab it, and then my mom looks at me and says, what are you doing with that? And I was like, oh, I want to get this for Dad. And she says to me, that's a lighter, son. And I was like, oh my god, oh, it is. And my dad, he doesn't smoke, so yeah, literally zero correlation.
Wait, did you just say my daddy doesn't smoke?
It might have.
I might have.
I've never heard you call your father daddy.
I might have.
Out of all my years knowing you, I've never heard you call your father daddy.
He was really in tune with his 9-year-old self for this, or 7, whatever the fuck it was.
You just didn't know what lighters were back then, I guess.
I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know what they looked like. Didn't know they would be front shelf,
From the picture that you showed me tonight, You seemed like a very innocent child until you started smoking meth.
Yeah. Do you guys remember the meth, right?
He doesn't smoke meth, by the way. It's just like there's one specific childhood photo of
I sent
Shane
it to the group
that
chat.
looks
put it
like
in?
no.
Yeah.
Oh, you wait. Are you? So as you can see, hopefully it's here right now. If I remember correctly, he's putting on this goofy fucking face. He doesn't know where he is, and it looks like he's losing hair. Am I wrong?
Looks like he's playing
No, it's in the group
baseball
chat
or
right now.
something.
Is it?
Like you just finished like a nice baseball game. Is that what you have on?
I guess.
No, Shane. I'm not talking about this.
I know, but like, I know what you are talking about. I don't think I can find that picture though. That was on my old phone. Unless you have the somewhere. If you look back in your,
That'd be a lot of scrolling, but I might.
I know. Look
But
back in your picture.
not this picture. This is the picture I'm talking about where he looks really innocent. And I still have a hard time believing that that's Shane. Because the other childhood photo where he's about 9, right? Right? Around 9?
Oh, looks so cute. Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't look so cute. So he had,
There's-
the metal glasses and
There's a picture of
lots of
like
meth.
infant eating some Cheez-Its and like rabbit droppings. I don't know if that's the picture. If that's
No.
Wait, what's this
No.
picture?
well, I mean,
No.
Where did we get this?
it'll be up there now, but it's just a picture. Is that you, Shane?
No, put it in the group chat. I need to see this right now.
Yeah,
Wait.
that's it. That's it.
Wait. I've never seen this before. He looks
It's
so
not
sad.
me.
You
It's
can-
not
It's not
me.
you. Why do you have a picture of someone else's baby?
No.
You fucking creep.
Look, the baby has bags under his eyes. His nose is a little bit orange, and he's just so sad. Jay, what did you do to this baby? What did you do?
Hey, this is my mom. Okay, this is my mom, but like, she took the picture. Of the
But
kid.
who is it? Who's the kid? Is it this?
I think his name's like
because your mom works at the daycare. I was very confused.
Amber or something. Here, I'll
I
look.
thought your mom just went to daycare and was taking pictures of kids, but she works there, so it's normal. Okay, that's a little lost.
No,
I'm trying to
I
look
don't
back
think
what the
it's
kid's name
normal
is.
for that.
I mean,
still.
it's not, especially because what the fuck is he eating? Like, it's burnt Cheez-Its.
His name's Avery.
They look like raisins and Cheez-Its.
Everyone, this is Avery. He's gonna be our new podcast host.
From does that say Tinder Care?
Kinder Care.
Yeah,
That's
Kinder. Tinder Care, bro.
Kinder, bro. Tinder. You're just fucking starting a fire.
Nah, I don't need to get a Tinder account. I'm good.
Blake, look back in your contact, like my contacts. Look back in your photos, see if you can find it.
You know how
It'd
much
be in my
scrolling
old
that
phone,
shit?
though.
Okay.
Did you delete my old phone?
I don't think so.
Okay, good.
I might have.
Don't. Oh no.
Shane, just go to your mom right now and just get all the baby pictures you can. This is gonna be an episode dedicated to your baby pictures.
Do you want me to?
Yes.
I'll text her now.
Say, give me all of my baby pictures.
Oh, mine? Or do you want random kids?
No,
why would we
yours. I
random
don't want
kids?
random kids' baby pictures. Just text your mom.
It's
She's not
creepy,
home.
man.
She can't get my baby pictures.
Text your mom while she's at work.
Did she
Like, hey,
throw
can you
them
just start
away?
taking
Like-
pictures of some kids?
I mean, she has a lot of random kids at her work pictures, so
Yeah, but just
I could
start
get those
taking
easier
pictures of
than
random
mine.
kids.
We don't want that. I'm sorry.
I want your baby pictures. Like, Shane, text your mom and get your baby pictures. Okay. Oh, my baby pictures? Did you already text her? Like, start taking pictures of kids?
No.
Local pedophiles.
Go, Shane. Go ask your
I don't
dad for
think-
some baby pictures. He might have some.
He doesn't have any. He doesn't care about me.
Oh. Okay then.
I'll ask my dad if
Trying
he
to
has your
think.
baby pictures.
Bro, honestly, can you dad adopt me?
Should I go ask him?
Yeah.
I'm still scrolling, by the way.
Yeah, my mom's at Hampton Town Center. I'm guessing she's watching a movie with Chris.
She getting fucked.
Yeah.
Okay,
She
guys,
is.
let's go.
Shane, are you gonna have another breakdown if we bring up Chris again?
No.
I mean,
Sounds like you are,
it
buddy.
sounds like you will. Like, we don't need any more glass bottles broken.
That was not good, man.
So, this wasn't included in the last episode. It didn't make the cut. But after whatever we were doing, the massage chair or whatever,
What?
Shane had another breakdown, started crying again.
There was
Wow, what a dick.
there was one clip of Shane crying in the last episode.
Look, if
Thanks.
Shane,
Thanks, Ryan.
Shane, if you don't want this in, we can cut it. By we, I mean Ryan. But like, starts crying again, which is really bad, and we're horrible friends. But then he just starts like moaning, like he's hurt, right? And then all of a sudden, we hear like glass shatter in the background.
I remember this.
We're trying to figure out like if he knocked over his lamp or something, and he's just like, and he just won't stop. And then his mom got home, and then just like the flick of a switch, he's perfectly fine, like nothing happened. And then his mom comes into the room.
I'm good at hiding my pain.
We can hear his mom in the background. She's just nonchalantly like, she's like, hey, she's like, why is there glass all over the ground? Just like,
yeah. And then he was like, oh, drop the bottle. And then he asked his mom
he said
to
it broke.
pick up the glass shards in his room.
He said it broke. She was like, why is there glass all over the floor? He's like, because glass broke. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
And then he's like, yeah, can you clean it up, by the way? And she just starts cleaning up the glass.
It wasn't that much. It was only like 2 pieces.
I don't know if I should. No. So
Yes.
let me. It's not funny to anyone else, but it's just funny to me. I don't remember the context, but I just remember Shane calling to his mom. Is like, Mom, can you ask me a question?
he was trying. He told him.
Yeah, I needed to ask her a
We
question.
told Shane to ask something to his mom. I don't remember what it was. So he was like, fine, I'll do it. He goes, Mom, can you come ask me a question? And he's like, wait a second.
I just find that hilarious.
Can you come ask me a question?
Bro, that's heavy as hell.
Welcome
Why
to
do you
the
sound like
podcast where we diss on Shane the whole time.
Pretty much. That's what it's come
Am I
to.
loud?
Am I allowed to diss myself?
No, am I loud right now?
No, you're fine.
Oh, I'm just like right next to my mic, so I think that
It's ASMR.
Okay.
Welcome to the Late Night Sessions ASMR.
Do you guys want to do the Still podcast?
No, I don't like the sound that you were making with your lips.
This is an ASMR only podcast.
Oh, gotta go quiet. Oh, there's the bed.
Gotta get real close and get nice and quiet. You gotta wet your lips a little bit.
Is this good?
What are we doing, bro? It's fucking stupid.
This is how we know we don't have any content. Here, let me see if I can go to my questions.
We have content, all right? We're making content right now. As every second goes by, it's content.
Okay.
Not good content, but content.
Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, I got a story.
This sounds good.
This is where you explain it.
Okay. So Friday, right? Last Friday, which was yesterday for us. We just came back from lunch, right?
Oh, wait a minute. Is this going where I think it's going?
go in the
Very, very.
chat right now and text where you think this is going.
Because I don't know if we should talk about that.
If it's controversial, I definitely think we should talk about it.
No.
Okay. We're good then. We're good.
They kinda.
I had to make sure.
But anyway, but this kid in my class, he just wasn't getting what was happening, or like he was getting messages. I don't know, something was happening, right? But this kid has problems. Okay, I don't know. Like
That's
I don't
nice.
think you would know. Like he has a lot of mental problems. Oh, his dad he was actually my coach in soccer for a year. He is one of the worst coaches I've ever had in my life. By the way, and his son sucked at soccer also. But
Okay.
anyways, he was in geometry class and he just screamed. He said, "Fuck this shit, I'm done," stands up, and then slams his book against the table, walks out of the room, and then with his hands up, like he's trying to give the middle finger, but he's so fucking stupid that he has his index fingers up instead of his middle fingers.
He's just walking around
with his
just
middle
pointing at the
fingers
ceiling.
up, not his middle. I mean, with his index fingers. And
He just walks up the door pointing at the ceiling.
Yeah, that's what he did.
Imagine you go up to someone and you just like right in their face, just like flip them off, but with your fucking index finger, they just like they just fucking knock you out.
It's like they're so different. Like I don't know, it's messed up so bad.
I want to talk about just real quick. Apple is on the verge of because I listen to a podcast.
Sorry,
and they talk about how Apple sucks all the time. So
Apple
is on the verge of being one of America's first $1 trillion companies and super technologically advanced.
Not this again.
And you're not able to send a video over 2 minutes long in a goddamn text. That's it.
He's been complaining about this for 3 days.
Look,
because
$1 trillion and you can't send a video 2 minutes long.
How this came up was, as in the last podcast, if you watched to the very end, I don't know how, or maybe it wasn't the last one. Was it two episodes ago?
No, it was the last one.
It was the last one. He was trying to send us that
11,
clip that was at the end of that episode, and he couldn't send it to us through text messages, and he got really pissed off. And
I ended up just going to Discord and sending it through Discord, which Discord is completely free and not a $1 trillion company. You can send a video as long as you fucking want. You could send a video 3 weeks long and Discord would be like, done. But Apple, 2 minutes, just fucking breaks down. Just breaks the fuck down.
Yeah.
It's just
okay. So, I'm gonna ask you guys a question. Every single one of you, even you, Tanner, you in the back, yeah.
I keep forgetting he's here.
Me too. But
you in the back.
Yeah.
I can picture him like next to his mini fridge
Tanner,
and his
you
Christmas tree.
I think he's here.
Yeah,
he's here.
Yeah. Okay.
Does he, when the teacher like does attendance in class?
Tanner, what am I talking about?
You're talking about the bowling alley laser tag.
That was like a long time ago. That was a long time ago. All right.
Whoa,
Usually knows somehow what we're talking
other
about.
thing.
It's not this time.
That other thing.
I imagine
You said that other
I
thing.
imagine you guys are at school in class and the teacher's like, Shane here, Blake here, Tanner, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, that's him.
I've never had any classes with Tanner actually.
Yeah, but I still know that's him.
It was just for the.
I'm sorry.
It was just for the bit.
Yeah.
It was just for the bit.
Probably not though.
Okay.
But anyways, if I knew that a girl, like your girlfriend, was cheating on you, would you want to know?
Yes.
Yes.
Tanner, was that yes?
Yes.
Why would you not want to know?
What if you really like her and stuff like that? Do you think you could look past her or no?
No, you don't
I'll
just
leave her.
you don't just ignore that she's cheating on you. Be like, yeah, like imagine like smashing and being like, bro, my dick's in the same hole that some other guy's dick was in like 2 hours ago.
Exactly. Man.
Well, like, what's the point of a threesome then? Or orgy?
The
You know,
point
then
of a
it's like,
threesome
two
is
I don't
two
know about
girls
you.
and a guy.
No, that's not
No.
okay then. Just I
Well,
gotta
okay,
pass
then
on,
orgy.
I gotta pass on orgy.
An orgy is one guy
Wow.
and X amount of girls. Is that what it should be?
Like that text message I sent you.
X amount.
An orgy can be. I mean, what was it like last year that Las Vegas here, had the world's largest orgy for the second?
I remember.
No way.
I
Actually,
remember. I read an
I
article
remember
about
hearing
this.
something about that,
Yeah,
bro.
the previous one was like
that-
someplace
no.
in Asia or something.
No, I remember that a hotel denied the filming crew entry because they were trying to break the world record for the largest orgy.
Yeah, we did it.
It was like no, but some hotel denied them in a different state. Like they wouldn't let them come in.
Here you go. Sin City 8 event at the end of the month in Las Vegas, where they will be
Jesus.
attempting a 1,000 person orgy in hopes of being the world's largest.
Dude, that's a lot of
Guys, do you wanna-
STDs. No, the answer's no.
Whoa, I was not even gonna go there, believe me.
I
Oh, no.
imagine you asking if you want to do an orgy with me, and I would say no.
No, I was gonna ask if you wanted to go to Kings Island, but
No, you
yeah,
weren't.
whatever.
He's just like, I imagine him like, gotta think of something. Like King's Island, perfect.
I was gonna
Yeah,
ask
man,
you
you
if you wanted $500. Okay.
You don't have. You already owe me enough money. What the fuck you mean $500? Yeah,
Still
just
on?
sigh.
Still on about that?
Look, this channel's gonna take off.
$42.
We're gonna make big bucks, right? Ad revenue. It's a we're gonna be rich.
You need to turn on ad revenue because Aiden told me. I don't know if this is complete bullshit. I'm pretty sure it's complete bullshit.
Now, do we need to bleep out his name?
No,
the
no,
is the classified
no.
same guy as the guy who did the third thing to my jacket. His nickname is Aiden.
Aiden, yeah.
Yeah.
Nickname
It's
Aiden.
the first fucking
Not
name.
his
Doesn't
real
matter.
name. Aiden.
It's all the same.
That's public
Wait,
information.
did you blow out Chris last episode?
No, I
or
didn't.
Just go.
You
No.
didn't?
Uh,
Okay. Well, he told me that every view you get is 18 cents.
Well, that's definitely not true. But if you
do you
just
trust what he
exactly.
says?
you just told me.
No, I don't. That's why I was like, "There's no way."
You told me
What are
I
you
can't
telling
just
me
I can't just turn on ads. You need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in order to even qualify for ads.
Wow, it's a lot.
It is a lot.
Yeah, we're never gonna get there. That's okay.
We have under 200
And
watch
that's why
hours.
you need to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon
Yeah,
for more content.
Smack that bell.
Well, guys, it's all the time. I'm
Subscribe.
kidding. No.
Subscribe. You want to smack the subscribe. No one cares about the bell.
How much? We have 32.
Yeah, but
you-
in order to
32?
hit the bell, you have to subscribe.
So hit the subscribe, then the bell. Oh, there's people.
No, just hit the bell. Don't subscribe. Just hit
That's
the bell.
awesome.
People just don't.
At this point, we're gonna
Want-
take dislikes. I mean, it's something.
Hit everything unless
True.
it's the dislike or the unsubscribe button. Hit everything else. Can we get
Well,
Bro, that's video
Hit-
popping up
hit
right
the
here.
flag video button. Yeah.
no? hit the share button.
Add captions? Well, we don't have any, so.
We don't have to do it. It's up to the person to turn them on.
What?
There's something in my eye.
Like captions, I don't have to make the captions. The captions are there.
Oh, what the?
YouTube
I'm just sitting here.
auto generate.
Do we want to talk about our future plans on another channel or no?
No.
No, not yet.
But speaking of YouTube, like we're relatively young, right? Do you
No.
think
I'm gonna die soon.
we are too young for YouTube? And if
Bro,
you had
oh
kids,
my god, Monday, Tuesday, like who knows what's gonna happen, Ryan? You might
We're
be
not
the only
supposed
man.
to bring that up, damn it.
Bring one up.
do you think that we're too young for YouTube? And if you had kids, when would you allow them to make videos and put their stuff out on the internet?
5 months.
Fuck? You'd be the kind of dad to like try and use your kid to
Yep.
get money. Yeah.
Yep. And yep.
It's like, you were in my balls at one point. You owe me.
Ball.
Ball, that's right. Sorry. Keep forgetting, man. You know how dogs can get like fake testicles? You think you can get like a fake testicle?
Bro,
I-
as I'm on the donator list,
I wanna
hopefully.
know.
What do you mean donate?
Don't give up your one testicle.
No, I'm talking
Wait.
about like a
Wait, guys.
fake nut. Like, because you know how dogs can get like fake nuts just like glued to their dick?
First off,
You know?
no, I've never heard of that. And why
I
would
have.
you give
Yeah,
them nuts
the
if you
fuck?
just don't take off their nuts?
I don't.
Because
Like, if you.
I always think about
Look,
this.
man.
You can
It's weird. I don't know.
you can neuter
Christ.
your dogs, right?
How much money would you guys be paid to have someone cut off your balls?
amount,
there's no.
amount.
Nah, I like them too much. I'm gonna keep them.
I mean, I feel like after
Shane, like
I have
you're
kids,
missing one. All right, like you
So
can't be
half price?
taking gambles right now.
How come when you neuter a dog, you take off the whole sack, but when a human gets a what's it called? I don't know what the fucking word for it is. Yeah,
vasectomy.
I was gonna say
vasectomy.
vasectomy.
When a human gets a vasectomy, you keep them there. Like you snip the inside, but you keep the stuff. Is it just because like you don't care what it looks like on a dog, or is there like an actual medical reason?
How the fuck would any
How
of us
the
know?
I feel like
Yeah.
the only reason would be for humans. You want to keep them for like aesthetic purposes.
Yeah.
Visual pleasure.
Yeah,
She can,
but like with a dog,
she can suck your
I don't know,
balls.
I guess it's just weird on a dog. You just don't want to see their nuts.
Look, I'm just trying to say, Shane, you can like get some fake nuts on the internet. And you can feel
Look.
whole again.
Look.
Yep.
Do you think when you know like on your, you can be like a donor, right? If you die, boom, donor on like your license.
Oh.
Do you think they also get your balls?
Wait,
I think you
question.
I don't know if that
Question. If that happens, and like, would that mean if you had sex and got your significant
Oh my
other
God.
pregnant, would that be
Oh
your
my
child? Like, that
Oh
wouldn't
my
be your
God.
child.
But does that work?
would-
Like, if you get a testicle
I don't know.
transplant, would the testicles work?
I don't. That's
I
that's
don't
what
know
I'm
if- I
asking.
don't
And
know
if
if
it
that's
does
possible.
work, Ryan, you're always the
That's
Google
not
guy.
my kid. My kid
Yeah.
with a black guy's
I don't know how to
balls.
phrase this. It's
No,
gonna be a
that's
terrible-
not what we were going with.
Can you get a testicle transplant? Someone else
Yeah, you
just
can.
Googled it. Technically a testicle transplant. Say that 10 times fast. Technically a testicle transplant
Technically, testicle transplant.
is possible and would allow recipients to forego hormone replacement therapy. So even if those testicles are transplanted into a new body, they'll continue making sperm that carry the donor's DNA. So yeah, if you die,
So not my
and
kid.
someone takes
Not my
nuts-
kid. Not my kid.
Yeah.
my kid.
What's that show? It's like
I gotta be
is
careful,
it
bro.
Marty?
I'm on my
Like-
last ball.
You're the father. Like you're not the father.
You
Murray.
are
Yeah.
kind of the father.
You are in a way
Wait,
the
how
father,
does that-
but not really.
How does that legally work? Like, no, I swear, Your Honor, it's not my child. It's someone else's child. I don't have my own nutsack. trying to get out of child
This is
support.
awful.
How would the judge and the jury react to that?
Guys, I'm on my. I don't think you understand.
that his
I'm on my last ball. If anything happens to this one, it's over.
So while we're on the topic of testicles, I've thought about what is like the maximum velocity that a penis can enter a vagina. Like, could you
Mach 12.
like like
The
could you do like a wrestling move where there's like a lady on the ground, you just jump through
The
the air
fuck?
and land with your dick like perfectly. Like, it's risky, but if you
No,
pulled it off,
it's not-
it would be
that's-
amazing.
No,
Dude, that is really like you could
Oh my God.
break your
coming
penis
from the
and you can
Oh my
break her
God.
hips. Like
coming from the top rope, she jumps
like
on
doing the high dive in her pussy. Yeah.
but if you've got perfect aim, it'd be so cool, and you'd nut in like one pump.
I feel like it'd be the equivalent of a belly flop, except
Uterus
on her
destroyed.
ass, or like I don't think it'd feel that good.
But it'd make a hell of a story. I want to know.
Hey,
I
Ryan, can you
mean-
bleep out my name?
What can I bleep
So
out your
kids, you
name?
want to know how you were how you were born? Yeah. You just jumped off the high dive, the swimming pool, and just into her pussy.
Kids,
There you
let
go.
me tell you how me and your met.
Yeah.
Bro, I've dreamed of fucking in a swimming pool so
How I
much.
Met Your Mother. Great show.
Okay.
Guys, what's like the best way do you think it is to have sex?
Not
How would we
that-
know? Not doing the high dive.
The best way is to jump off the top rope. Ultimate
Personally,
penetration.
I want to do shower sex. It looks a lot
I
of fun.
no, dude. I've heard that's like it's like really shitty, like because like you're cold. There's the warm water, but you can't fit both people, and like one of you's cold, and it's like it's. I've just heard it's not that great.
No, like I'll find a big enough thingy, like the
Plus, there's no soft
thing about.
Wait.
surfaces in a shower. It's all hard.
Instead of shower,
Okay, so
why
I
not
get
just have
full?
sex like in the bath? Like you're just taking a bath. Like if you have a big enough
It's
tub.
just sloshing
There.
around. It's just like
Yeah, just sloshing around all the water.
You-
It's like the wave pool. Yeah.
you try to eat her out and you drown.
What about the pool?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a wave pool. If you're in the bath.
Let's do the pool.
It's like a wave pool in the bathtub.
Just fucking
The pool would probably be the
overflowing,
best way.
spilling all over the floor. Like you could only fill up the tub like halfway, because if you fill it up full,
That's why you keep the faucet running to keep refilling the water.
yeah. But like if you fill it up all the way full, then when one person gets in and then the second person gets in, it's gonna overflow.
Look, man, you worry about the damages after the deed is done.
My cat, one time I was taking a bath and my cat like came into the bathroom and she was sniffing around and stuff. I was like, "Hey, what you doing?" And then she hops up and jumps in the bathtub. And I was like, "What the heck?" And she's freaking out because she's, in a bathtub, but it's slippery, so she's trying to climb out but just can't climb. She's just like running in place. It was really funny.
So is the bathtub full of water?
When the cat was in, yes. If you're having sex, I assume so.
No, I mean, if you're having sex in a bathtub without water, that's kind of why.
Then just go to the fucking bed.
Yeah, there's no cushion. There's no. It's like if anything, like it's just gonna be more friction than you want. Like it's not. Yeah, no, you have to have water
No,
or like a water bed.
You f-
Sex on a water bed.
you fill up the bath with her pussy juice.
That is a lot. You do know how big bathtubs are, right?
If you can't get your girl to fill up a bathtub, then you're not
My
doing it right.
bathtub's small.
I think she is producing an excess amount of juices.
Get you a man
and
that can
that's
make
not-
you fill up a bathtub.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Yeah, there's no way my mom will
Well,
ever watch these, right?
I don't know how the fuck Ryan's gonna title this episode, but hopefully you guys have enjoyed the late night sessions. Come back next week, and hopefully we'll all be here. If not, then Ryan, you got this. I believe
Yeah,
in you.
I'm gonna
And-
be doing this
yeah.
one
No,
solo next
damn!
week.
I just got what you were saying, mother.
Same.
I mean, come on, guys. Like
No,
you,
no.
we'll talk
No,
about after the
shut-
podcast.
It's not gonna
End
happen.
it. End it. And bye.